Good morning, everyone. You did the chapter 1 in reader, and it's turn to do the workbook now. Workbook is either we call it companion book or the link book or the workbook. Okay, this gives you practice in grammar. So let's start this. First exercise is simple present tense. Using simple present tense. When do we use it? There are three things we need to keep in mind. One, when it is a habit. When it is a habit, somebody's habit, then we talk in simple present tense. Like, she gets up early in the morning. She likes to play badminton. A habit. She goes for a morning walk. They enjoy a lot. When something is a truth, universal truth है, पूरे world के लिए it is the same. That's called universal truth. Water boils at 100 degrees centigrade. The sun rises in the east. The higher you go, the cooler it gets. So such things are put into simple present tense. When something is done regularly, there also we use simple present tense. Like, I usually wear blue color. I really like to go for movies. I regularly go. She visits her grandmother every Sunday. Regularly, like every Sunday, she is doing it. So there we use simple present tense. Let's fill up the verbs here. Exercise 1 says correct form of the verbs given in the brackets. So when we use simple present tense, what do we have to keep in mind? Person doing it is one. Singular subject hai. We use S with the verb. She goes. He plays. She sits. But if it is more than that, if the subject is plural, we don't use S with the verb. They go. We play. So, if the subject is plural, we don't use S with the verb. Let's see here. English families usually, and of course, has and have, singular as a has, plural as a have. Okay? English families usually have breakfast at 8. Families plural hai, so we say have. As it is, we'll put have here. Because plural hai, so we use have. Singular hai, so we'll use has. They have cereals, toast, eggs and tea or coffee for breakfast. They have. They plural hai, so have will be as it is. Fresh milk comes in bottles. Let's see here. Milk, it's not saying milks. So we use S with verb. Fresh milk comes in bottles. Early in the morning, the milkman leaves them at the doorstep. Leaves them. Milkman one hai? So we say leaves. Plural hota hai, milkman hota hai, we would have used leave. Okay. So, next page. Many people live far from their places of work. Why? Live because people. Many people. So we use live. Many people live far from their places of work. Mr. Brown drives his car to the station. Drives. Mr. Brown, one. So we say drives. And travels by train. Travels. Okay, Mr. Brown is 1. Mrs. Brown. Would be single lady. We are talking about one lady. Mrs. Brown uses the tube railway. Uses. Okay. If it was many ladies, like many ladies use tube railway, then we would have used use without s. Now next exercise says, you have to use these time expressions. Time expressions mean something. In expression is again a group of words. Single word nahi hoga, it will be group of words, whether 2 words or 3 words hai, but it will be more than one. And they indicate time. So we call them time expressions. Farmers in India go to the fields. When do the farmers go to the fields? Morning or evening or afternoon? Morning. Farmers in India go to the fields early morning. Early morning. 1. This is 1. Mrs. Smith goes to church. Usually you see these people going to church on Sundays. So Mrs. Smith goes to church every Sunday. Dash mother goes to the bank. Once a week. Once a week mother goes to the bank. Nobody goes every day now. Once a week is more than enough. My parents listen to the news. Usually what happens at the dining table, after we have had the dinner, we are sitting with the family, we want to watch the news. My parents listen to the news just after dinner. Dash, we jog for half an hour. Usually in the mornings. Early every morning we jog for half an hour. Number 5. Okay? And that's it. I love doing such exercises. I hope even you like them. They teach us a lot. We learn a lot like this. You don't have to sit and cram or mug up the rules of grammar. It comes with practice. I keep telling you, grammar comes with practice. Correctness in language comes with practice. Just start speaking and you'll get it. Use the correct forms of these phrases. Phrases means when we join one verb and one preposition. Now you're in class 5 and you very well know what are prepositions, what are verbs. When we pick up one verb, it has some meaning. But when we combine it with one preposition, it becomes a phrase. And it gets altogether a new meaning which might be very different from the actual meaning of the verb. Single verb hai, it will have a different meaning, but when we use it with the preposition, it acquires a new meaning. So we have to see the new meaning. When we are using phrases, we have to know the meaning of the phrase. And as a verb, of course, simple verbs hote, we know the meanings. Make up something like we make halwa with flour, hai na? Or the furniture is made up of wood. No. Oh yeah. Woolen clothes are made up of wool. Like this. Take up. We start something new. We start the work. Call up. When we make a phone call to someone, we say call up. Only call will be wrong. Only call is you call out a name. Like Mohan, come here. You are calling. When you say call up Mohan, that means you have to make a phone call to the person. Put up, show. Set up, you start something new. Factory, home, any building. That is set up. Mrs. Nair has got a loan from her bank. She will soon set up a factory in our town. She will soon set up a factory in our town. Mr. Jha has been selected as a maths teacher in our school. He will take up his new assignment next week. Take up. Start. We will dash a play on the annual day of our school. We'll put up. We are going to show. The human body is made up of cells. Made up of. I haven't heard from my friend in a long time. I'll call her up. I'll call her up this evening. Means I'll make a phone call to her. Now, next exercise says, same word. How you use it depends. Like, what is your requirement? Whether you're going to use it as a verb or as a noun. Verb means action word, noun means thing, name of a thing. Dash the doorbell. I answer the phone on the first dash. Drive, ring, swim, light. What do we do to the doorbell? We ring. Ring the doorbell. And this will be used as verb. Ring the doorbell means you have to ring the doorbell. I answer the phone on the first ring. Ye noun hai. It's dark. Light your torch. Ring was one. This is light your torch. I can't read. Put on the light. And this will be noun. It's dark. Light your torch. Ye verb hoga. When I use light here, it will be verb. Oh, it hasn't come properly. I dash every morning. I swim every morning. I swim every morning. And this is verb. Let's go for a swim. Ye noun ho jayega. Let's go for a swim. Will be noun because you are going for something. Mickey dash a big car. Mickey drives a big car. Sometimes he takes me for a drive. And this will be noun. Mickey drives a big car. Ye verb hai. He takes me for a drive. Noun. He is taking you for something. Write words which have the same sound as the following. Sell. Sell. Break. Okay, it's looking dirty. Whole. Whole means completely, no? Another is whole. Alms. Alms, you know what we give to the poor people are called alms. So the same sounding word will be arms. You can see the arms of this boy. Through a, but it is actually, we don't have a same sounding word, but it is, we'll be using through. Led, you know, lead someone is called led, and one is lead. Your pencils, how does the pencil work? Because of the lead inside it. The lead is used for writing. उसके ऊपर तो wooden, it is embalmed in wood. But work कौन करता है? Actually work is done by the lead. Black color का जो होता है, that is lead. Now next is, we have to use these words in our sentences here. My friend carried her younger brother to the fair. Now both her dash are aching. Both her arms. Both her arms are aching. You know, she carried her brother. Raju was frightened when the train passed the tunnel. Now don't say you don't know the use of it, because class 4 mein I had told you while doing the prepositions. When you put something cross, like when something crosses something, that is what we got through. The cup will break if you drop the tray. The cup will break. Chance father, there is a big dash in your left sock. Oh my god, there's a big hole in your left sock. All those water pipes are made of lead. The principal will sell his old car and buy a new one. Sell. When you, like, either you sell or buy the things. Prem's motorbike is, now, and fill in the blanks from the brackets. Okay, Prem's motorbike is, what do we say, fast, beautiful or wealthy? Motorbike can't be wealthy, motorbike can't be fast, beautiful. Prem's bike is beautiful. The winner was only many lucky. The winner was lucky. Kadir was a poor shepherd. The prince was dash. The prince was handsome. Wow. That's it, children. Remaining exercise we'll do next day. Okay, this much you fill in nicely in your workbooks in good handwriting, because you only have to read later, so you should be able to understand whatever you are writing. Use good handwriting and read with concentration. After you have filled up, read again for better understanding. Okay, bye bye.